What's up, peeps? I haven't posted a video over here in a minute. It's been a while. But the last few days, I've been listening to this Rick Chow situation where the Asian guy who unalived a black young man because of him going into his establishment and I guess stealing water. And he chased him out the store and ended up unaliving him because of it. Now, some of y'all are not going to like this video because I'm gonna say some things that go against the black narrative. And what is the black narrative, you ask? Boycotting Asian stores. I'm trying to understand the purpose of that. I'm trying to understand, why would we boycott all Asian stores because of one man's action? Now, as a black man, I hate when people stereotype me because of other black people. So why would I stereotype all Asians because of one man? Doesn't seem right, right? Now, also, from my understanding, Rick Chow, defense attorney, was a black man. So a black man helped get Rick Chow acquitted. Are we mad at the black man? Are we going to boycott black people? Also, now, I can't find nowhere where it says the makeup of the jury. But I guarantee you, there wasn't 12 Asians who acquitted Rick Chow. And if I had to bet, I would say that there was one black person on that jury also. Well, like I said, I don't know the racial makeup of that jury. But I do know one thing that's guaranteed. There wasn't 12 Asians who acquitted Rick Chow. So that means it could have been white people on that jury, could have been Latinos on that jury, could have been black people on that jury. It could have been a whole host of people who acquitted Rick Chow. So once again, why are we boycotting the Asian community? Now, let's go back a couple steps. Let's talk about Rick Chow prior to the unaliving of the young man. Now, from my understanding, they said Rick Chow was very hostile towards the black community when they came into his establishment. Now, this is my thing. Y'all want to boycott Rick Chow now because he unalived a black young man. But why wasn't you proactive? Why wasn't you boycotting him prior to his last behavior? See, this is what's wrong with the black community. We always want to do something after the fact. Now, if y'all know he had this hostile behavior toward the black community prior to this incident, why did you keep going back into his store? Why did you keep shopping with him? See, this is the problem with black people sometimes. We want to cry after the fact when we seen signs before the fact. That's the problem. All these FBAs who out there making these videos now talking about we need to boycott the Asian community. We need to do this. We need to do that. Then they got upset at this one Asian guy because he came on, did a video, and dared black people to boycott the Asian community. And black people got into their emotions, got into their feelings, and said, yeah, we're going to show you. We're going to show you how powerful we are, how our dollars can hurt your businesses. That's a joke to me. And it's a joke because we're sitting here blaming Asians for our behavior. And what I mean by that is we choose to go into those establishments and get treated the way we get treated. Look at Rick Chow. Everybody complaining how bad he was prior to this incident, but no one stopped shopping in his establishment. Also, I see videos where black women go into these Asian shops and they claim they get treated so bad at these nail shops, but they still go back into those nail shops. So whose fault is that? Is that the Asians' fault or is that the black people's fault? We need to start holding ourselves accountable for these actions. We need to stop being victims and start being proactive when it comes to these incidents. And what I mean by proactive, if they're treating you wrong, stop shopping with them. That's what you need to do. So when it comes to this Asian boycotting, it's stupid and it's nonsense. That's what it is. Because y'all blaming people for y'all behavior. That's what you're doing. Because like I said, if people would have stopped shopping in Rick Child's establishment because of his behavior prior to this incident probably never would have happened. So I put the blame on the black community. I don't put the blame on the Asian community. I put the blame where it belongs, on the black community, because y'all are the ones who kept shopping at Rick Child's establishment, knowing the way he was treating y'all. Think about it.